I was growing up, we were fortunate if we had one or two experiences to kind of visit industry and see what the real world looked like. Today, the students in the academies are doing job shadowing at real companies. Teachers are doing internships and seeing what the real jobs in these technical areas look like, as opposed to what the textbook says are just the basic skills that students need. I can't imagine how different my life would have been if I'd had similar opportunities growing up. My name is Janie Camp. I'm research faculty in civil and environmental engineering at Vanderbilt University.
I'm Dr. Mike Lee. I'm the chair of the Information Technology Department at the Skinner School of Business and Technology at Turkey University.
I'm Elvis Brandon. I'm the Dean of Health Sciences at Volunteer State Community College.
I'm Carrie Thornthwaite. I'm a full professor here at the College of Education of Lipscomb University. But with a name like Thornthwaite, it's kind of long, so students here call me Dr. T.
When I first came to Nashville and I got involved in the Academies program, at first I was a little skeptical. Technology is a challenging field. I worked in industry for 20 years before I started teaching full-time. I had hired hundreds of technology professionals in my tenure. And I was skeptical about what can high school students do in technology to really prepare them for a career in IT. And over the years, I have watched the program mature and really impact these students' lives. Most of my students who have come into the program with already some programming skills that they received in high school, they're getting internships and full job offers during their senior year. And my best students will actually have jobs during their last semester.
So it benefits us, it benefits the students, it helps us get students who are really serious about the healthcare field, and then it helps get students started out on the right foot so they're not wasting a lot of time and money exploring a career opportunity that they find out after a semester or maybe even after a year, oh, this is not really what I thought I wanted to do, and then they might have to start all over again.
All three of my children went to metro schools. My daughter, in the middle of her junior year, she transferred to Hillsborough because they had some advanced courses that at the time weren't available at Overton. And I was very proud of her. She graduated with 2 AP courses under her belt, so that gave her a boost going into college. But it still took her 5 years to get through college. She started with an engineering major and then she realized, no, that's not for me. She went for a more applied math major, no, that's not for me. So then she graduated with communication major. Well, then she goes out and she can't find a job in communications, so she takes a job as a receptionist for a physical therapy clinic, and then she realized, I want to be a physical therapist. If the academies had been in place in metro schools when she graduated, and they were not, she would have had the experience where she would have been able to explore the various majors. And it's funny, some of the criticisms that I've heard of the academies over the years, some parents have said, I don't think our children at age 15 are ready to choose a career. Well, they may not be, but they can explore and discover, and then by the time they get to college, they don't have to spin their wheels. If she had had that experience, I think she would have said, that's what I want to do, and it would have saved my husband and I a whole lot of money.
I absolutely love working with the teachers and students as we have opportunity to do so. It's amazing to see what the students can and will do and are learning. Putting them in an engineering-focused academy, it doesn't mean that they're all going to become mechanical engineers. And the fact that the academies have so many different focus areas, even within engineering.
I just very vividly remember going on a tour with a student, and they were just totally enthralled with all that was going on. And he turned around and he looked at me and he says, you mean I don't have to lay bricks the rest of my life? And they just grew up in this world where that's what their parents did, that's what their grandparents did, were engaged in manual labor, and there's nothing wrong with that, but what we do is we try to give the students, these are options. For those students who have really caught on to what the technology can offer them, I believe it's changed their life and their perspective on what they can do in the world.
Another thing that the Academy does it makes the curriculum more relevant to the students. When I taught at Glencliff, it would be a couple times a year, a student would raise their hand and say, "When are we ever going to use this?" With the academies, the students understand when they're going to use this information. And when they understand, that it's relevant to them, then they are more engaged. And when they're more engaged, they learn more. The most valuable time is when they get to go in the classroom, and it's an actual classroom that's running usually a sophomore level class. And it's not where they sit in the back and just observe what's going on. The teacher really involves them with the day's activities. Usually we split them up. 2 or 3 university students are paired with 2 or 3 of the Whites Creek students, and they work together on a project. And after they've worked together for the majority of the class time, then they do short presentations at the end. And I love seeing the students' reactions to that, because usually it's along the lines of, "Hey, I can do this. I can be a college student."
I see that Vanderbilt has the opportunity to get involved and help develop the skills that we want students to have as they come into the university at an early level. Metro Nashville has some amazing students that, instead of recruiting from thousands of miles away, sometimes I think we need to look in our backyard and realize the talent that's here. There's kids writing code that we see juniors and seniors at the university level doing, but they're doing it at the high school level.